Opening the show in an open challenge, Mr. Crazy hopes to redeem himself against a mystery opponent. As we've seen before in the past, Mr. Crazy has had a lot of losses recently when he used to be at the top of the food chain. Mr. Crazy versus mystery opponent. Next on the card, it's Triple Threat Mayhem, a triple threat match. Felipe versus versus one half of the Invisible Boys tag team, Invisible Boy. Felipe has had his hands full in recent weeks with the Invisible Boys, as well as Pa from Extreme Backyard Fighting, and he hopes to settle the score. He decides to take down all of his enemies at once in a triple threat mayhem match. But can he succeed? Next up, we have quite a heated rivalry. It's Schizo versus Kimchi in a boxing match. We got to learn a little bit more about Schizo's past in a recent video to come out on our SuperCharged Wrestling channel. If you want to watch the tragedy of Schizo, it's here to watch now. But who will win in this high-stakes battle? Up next on the show, it's a grudge match. It's a mousetrap match. It's Karate Chop versus Gunnar Jones. We've seen in recent weeks that Gunnar Jones has actually kidnapped one of our very own members on the roster in the form of Normal Steve. Karate Chop hopes to bring justice to the SuperCharged Wrestling locker room as he faces Gunnar Jones in a mousetrap match, one of Gunnar Jones's signature trademarks to inflict pain on others. Karate Chop hopes to beat him at his own game and bring Normal Steve back to safety. Who will win? It's another grudge match, the Battle of the Crazy Chickens. The former partners now turn enemies. Lulu versus Boo Boo. They were once friends, they were once family, but now they are mortal enemies. Lulu turned her back on her partner Boo Boo at our last event, and Boo Boo hopes to settle the score. Who will win in the Battle of the Crazy Chickens? Lulu versus Boo Boo at Battlefield. We take a break before our main event to hear from Wet Dick, the team of Wet Knife and Lil Dick, as they reveal their first tag team opponents. We saw them form a couple weeks ago here at Wrestle News Weekly, and the world is waiting to see who will be the first opponents. And last but certainly not least, it's our main event, winner take all, a ladder match for the SuperCharged Wrestling and Extreme Backyard Fighting World Championships. It's Johnny Champion versus Professor Fart. Who will take home the glory? Who will take home the titles? No matter who wins, we will witness a new champion in your Battlefield main event. Oh my goodness, so many matches, so many highlights. It's gonna be an insane show.